spent the last 4 years as a legislator here in the Capitol, and it was the best job I've ever had in my life. A time came when I was struggling. I couldn't retain information that I read, and as you know, you need to read a lot of things and absorb a lot of things in this job. And little by little it got worse and worse, to the point where I couldn't do the job anymore. I have what's called mild cognitive impairment, and it is similar to Alzheimer's, and I found myself being told that I could no longer do that job, and for the most part not do any job.
I couldn't remember things. I'd stop in the middle of a sentence because I forgot the next word. And it just bothered me. I went to my doctor and I wanted to get to the bottom of this, you know. And they did the same thing, but this time they did an x-ray and they said that I had dementia.
He was working security guard, third shift at Jones's Dairy Farm in Fort Atkinson. And he was packing his lunch to go to work, and he couldn't find the sandwich bags. And the sandwich bags were where they have always been.
When I went to the VA, he asked me, you know, they usually say, I'm going to give you 3 things, and then I want you to repeat them back to me. And I couldn't repeat them. And so then he diagnosed me as Alzheimer's and dementia.
My husband, Ellsworth, has Lewy body dementia, which affects all your motor skills. He's 91 years old, and he's probably started it when he was about 87. I never was really concerned in the very beginning. I thought, well, we're getting old, and that happens. We still weren't concerned until he started falling about 2 or 3 years later. He started falling all the time, and that's when he was diagnosed. He was scanned, cognitive tests, all kinds of tests, and that's when they diagnosed him and said that he had advanced Lewy body dementia that affected all his motor skills.
I was upset, but my friend and I were talking on the way home, and I said, well, I'm not going to let it bother me. I can't do anything about it. And if I just let it bother me all the time, I'm just going to be a mess, you know. I won't be able to do anything. Other than headaches, it's not that bad, except you know you've got it. It's not like if you have cancer and they can heal some of the cancer, but they can't heal this.
Believe it or not, I could hardly believe it, because I had been living with him, and it was such a gradual thing that you accept it. It's weird, and I accepted it, all his problems, thinking, well, we're just getting older. It didn't frighten me, really. He just started falling maybe once a month, and then he started falling like 5 times in 5 weeks, and like I had to do more showering for him, and things that in the beginning maybe I just combed his hair after a shower or something. It wasn't all at once. That's the hard part. You just do what you have to do, is well it amounted to, until he couldn't walk anymore, is what it amounted to.
I guess I'm mad at the world. I don't know. Why me? What did I do wrong? I have done just about everything I could do. I helped people and everything, and then I'm all messed up now. Well, I think the most worst thing is the loneliness. It's a shock to you. I mean, it's just, but I keep on saying to myself, what did I do wrong, God? Am I being punished?
I hold his hand, and he holds mine. He squeezes my hand. He goes like that. He wants me to kiss him, and I do. And he's, as I said, he's still affectionate to me, and he's there. And that's the important thing for me. He's still there.
When she's gone, and I go inward. I'll vacuum and do the dishes and that, and then I go for a walk. I do it every day when it's nice.
You can't do anything about it. I wish they could. There's so many illnesses that people have that they have no answer for. It makes you relax and makes you realize there are other people that are suffering from this. And a lot of them are very, very upset. And with that meeting there, it relaxes you, because they're not asking questions to make you feel hurt, you know. And I like it there.
I have been going to the Connection Cafe because there's people there having the same experiences, and we share them, and that's important.
There's several reasons he likes to go. Is we're getting out, for one thing. He's not stuck in the house. Yeah. It's free, it doesn't cost anything. And he does like to hear that other people are having his same problems. So it makes him feel better. I think it makes him feel better to know that he's not all by himself.
Well, just try and relax and think about it. Don't get all worked up, because it's just going to make it worse. And as far as advice, listen to what your doctor says and go to those programs. They help a lot. And all the friends, keep your friends, because they will help you. They'll be worried about you and they'll be checking. And as long as you're supposed to be on earth, you will, and it's out of our hands.
We'll get help and accept it from wherever you are, or your doctor, or facilities. Get help and accept it. That's all you can do.
I don't want people to think I'm a freak or anything, or I just want to get the word out to the people. Hey, you know, you can be around me, you know, I'm not going to bite you. I love hugs.
I believe that for me, this is my calling now. I will be involved in Alzheimer's work in any way that I can.
Keep your spirits up. If you enjoy something and it's not going to hurt you, do it. Call me in about 20 years.
I will. I will.